Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and this is my preview for the North London derby between Tottenham Hotspurs and Arsenal at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So let's get right into it. I mean, it is a North London derby. It is the bragging rights of North London, two bitter rivals, two enemies. You can say whatever you want, and it is like, for me, it is, in my opinion, the biggest derby in a Premier League for the last 5-10 years, to be very honest with you. I don't the only derby I would say, like Liverpool Everton, were quite close, but Everton have declined drastically in the last 3 4 5 years. So it's always it becomes quite predictable for that Liverpool are gonna win. The Manchester derby, again, I don't really see that. I think Manchester United fans are more worried about their game against Liverpool than they are worried about the Manchester derby. So that or then Newcastle, Sunderland are not there. Birmingham and Aston Villa don't, again, Birmingham not in the Premier League. So that basically leaves Arsenal versus Spurs, and the way that both these teams have been playing for the last 5-10 years, like it is now the even before that it was one of the most exciting games, but now it becomes even more exciting because you have like such important ramifications of the games come out of it, like so like that. It's so important, and it is coming at such a crucial point, especially for Arsenal and both of the teams, like because it is coming after international break. Both these teams have they had a good they have played a number of games, then they went back to international break, and they are now coming back. If it would have been would have been come at a point where it was a continuous season, and then the derby would have come, then it would have been a bit different. But now it is going to be a different scenario, different mindset, and with a different the strategies that both teams are gonna come up with, and we are gonna start with Spurs because they are at home. They have a big a boost with Vikram Solanke. There's a big chance that he's gonna finally be able to make his Spurs debut. He's gonna play, and I think that if he plays, I think it's a huge boost for them, and I think they are I personally think he's gonna play. I think they're just giving it as a secret just for to surprise Arsenal. Their start of the season has been okay. They drew against Leicester, but then they won, and on match day 2 they lost against Newcastle last week. But I think how they lost that game, I don't know. They were really good. It is like the thing with Spurs is, when they lose, everybody starts talking about Postecoglou's highlight, but when they win and they score goals, everybody forgets about it. So it's like the toss of a coin, whichever way you want to play. Like if it is going good, nobody's gonna question anything, but the moment it goes bad, people start questioning the stuff that is happening at the club. They are gonna play again a highline, to be very honest with you, and if they did that, I think because I think it is gonna be a trouble for them. Let's be very honest with you. They have a good squad. They are the players that they have in their squad. Anybody can come up. You have players like Son. I think Solanke is gonna be there. Like their midfield is really good as well. So I'm as an Arsenal fan, as this is the game where I don't really want to predict anything, because it's a freaking derby and anything can happen. Like I have seen my team go down 2-0 and then go ahead and win 5-2. So this is the type of game I don't really know what to feel, to be very honest with you. I am not really scared of Spurs. I don't see any of their players a threat for Arsenal, but at the same time I see all of those players as a threat for Arsenal. It's like that kind of a game. But if I'm being really honest with you, I think Son could be a big threat. If Solanke plays, I think he's gonna be a big threat for Arsenal. And that is it, to be honest with you. They're the other players, like they are really good footballers. They are good. I'm not saying that they are not good footballers, but I am not really scared about any of them, to be very honest with you. But the big advantage that Spurs have over Arsenal is like this squad is completely fit. The one player that was not fit is coming back as well, and I think that's going to be a big boost for them. Coming to Arsenal, like we are in such a tough situation. Firstly, we are the away team, so that's going to have that effect as well. Then our captain is out for I don't know how many long. Martin Odegaard is not going to play. Declan Rice is suspended. Oh, the less we talk about that. Even today in the Premier League, it was like Liverpool's what was his name? I cannot Sobazai. he was on a yellow card. He makes a foul, gets a free kick. The team tries to Nottingham Forest try to take a short free kick, a quick free kick. He puts the ball away, but he does not get a yellow card because he was not an Arsenal player. So all that BS that Arsenal have to follow, we have to follow the law and all that BS that everybody was spewing out of their mouths last week, that everybody forgot about that when it was happening. I love Arsenal fans. Like when we get petty, we get petty. There's this specific now a Twitter handle, X handle, sorry, for incidents like that. Since the Arise incident, it has been like what, I think 14 incidents where players from different clubs have done that and they have not received a yellow card. So yeah, we are not gonna let go of that easily. But Rice is not there, Odegaard is not there, Marino is not there. Then at the back, Calafiori is also not there. So like we are struck with injuries and suspensions. On the left hand side, Martinelli is not been playing that we expect him to play. Trossard, when he comes on as a sub, is really good. When he starts, he's not really been able to match up to the potential that he has. So we are in a very sort of a spot of bother, to be very honest with you. And up front, do you play Gabriel Jesus, do you play Kai Havertz? What is gonna happen? It's a big thing. I'm quite concerned, to be very honest with you. It's like almost what, let's say less than 12 hours remaining for the game, and quite, to be very honest, I'm shitting myself. I'm not gonna deny that. I just don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. This is like the first time in the last 2 seasons where I'm actually worried about the North London derby, because for the last 2 seasons I really was not that worried. I just thought that we're gonna go and we're gonna get the win. This time I'm quite concerned. I think we might draw points. I just don't want to lose to them, to be very honest with you. No Arsenal fan or Spurs fan would want to lose from each other. That the thing that I am really it's that could help us is that high line. If they play that high line with the players that we have in the wings, the problem with the Arsenal is I am not really worried about our wingers. We now have Sterling as well. Maybe this could be the the funniest thing ever, to be very honest with you. Raheem Sterling, and he got baptized as well. That was quite surprising. I saw that he got baptized just before the Spurs game. I don't know what was the meaning behind this, but this could be the perfect troll moment for Spurs. That we get a player from Chelsea who is not liked by so many people. Let's be very honest with you. Everybody mocked Arsenal fans. Even Arsenal fans were not really happy. This is the moment. This could be the moment. Raheem Sterling comes on and he scores the winner for Arsenal on his debut game in a North London derby against Spurs. I mean, that could be the best moment that any Arsenal fan could hope for. But if we get serious, we are in a tough situation. I don't know what midfield we are gonna play. We have Partey, we have Jorginho, we have Naviri, but he's quite young. There are people who say no, let's let him play. There are questions that Havertz should come back and we start Jesus as the striker. So yeah, we are in a mess, to be very honest with you. I think this is the best chance that Spurs have gotten in the last couple of years to get a win in the derby, and I think if they don't win, they should be really disappointed, to be very honest with you, because we are not at our best. We are injury ridden, we have suspensions as well. So yeah, I think it is going to be quite a tough game. I've already made my prediction. People are going to say I am biased and whatnot, but I really don't care. I think we are going to win. I think I've said that there are going to be goals in this game. There are always goals in this game, and with the way that we play and with the way that they play, it is going to be an entertaining game. It is going to be quite a physical game as well, and I think that they are going to, because I went for a 3-2 win for Arsenal in my prediction video. This was another reason where I did not pick any of Arsenal or Spurs defenders or a goalkeeper in my fantasy team as well. I've removed them both. Poro was in my team, but I've removed him as well because I expect goals from both sides. So there's no point of keeping those players there. So yeah, that is it from me. They are a 3-2 win for Arsenal. Let's hope when I meet for the review, I'm smiling and I'm not pissed off or I'm not sad. So yeah, that is it for me. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Do you think Spurs are gonna go ahead and do it? Because they are at home and they have that advantage over Arsenal, with Arsenal being in such a mess, and they get those crucial 3 points, not and they move on to that, make cementing their place in that top four and tenting Arsenal's title hopes in the process? Or do you think Arsenal are gonna fight the storm and show that resilience that Arteta has been talking about, that this team is not now this team has learned to fight in a tough situation, and there's like nothing up. I don't think there's a bigger tough situation like this one. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is gonna win, or do you think it's gonna end up in a draw? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.